What if I told you most clay shooters don't struggle because of lack of practice? They struggle because they don't understand what they're doing wrong. They shoot more, they try harder, but nothing really changes. And that's frustrating, because when you don't understand the problem, you can't fix it. That's exactly why in this video, we are not talking theory. We are not guessing. We are solving real problems from real shooters in our community. Skeet shooters, clay shooters, people who are serious about improving. And we're going to break these problems down using the same thinking style taught by top coaches like Todd and Ben Husthwaite. Two different approaches, but one powerful truth. Shooting is not random. It is a system based on vision, setup, movement, trust. So if you've ever felt like you're inconsistent, you don't know what you're doing wrong, or your shooting just isn't improving, then this video is for you. Let's fix your shooting, step by step. Problem 1. You don't know where to look. One of the most common questions shooters ask is, where exactly should I look? And the truth is, most shooters get this completely wrong. They either look too close to the trap or look too far out, and both create problems. If you look too early, the target is blurry. Your eyes are not focused. If you look too late, you panic. You rush the shot. So what's the correct way? Your look point should be where the target becomes clear, not just visible. This is critical, because your brain needs clean visual information to calculate speed, direction, angle. And this happens instantly, but only if your eyes are locked properly. This is where Ben Husthwaite's approach becomes powerful. Control your vision, and everything else follows. When your eyes are correct, your movement becomes natural. Your timing becomes smooth. And here's something most shooters ignore. Your left hand plays a key role. It controls the gun's path. It stabilizes your movement. So when you combine correct look point, strong visual focus, controlled left hand, you create a complete control system. Problem 2. You don't understand the fundamentals. Many shooters ask, can you explain everything? Foot position, hold point, follow through? And the reason they ask this is simple. They see shooting as separate pieces, but professionals don't think like that. They see one system. Let's break it down simply. Foot position. Your feet control your body. If your feet are wrong, your movement will always feel forced. Hold point. This is where your gun starts. Too close, you rush. Too far, you chase. Look point, where your eyes connect. This decides your reaction time. Follow through movement after the shot. This ensures a clean break. Here's the key insight. These are not separate things. They are connected. When one is wrong, everything feels wrong. This is what Todd emphasizes. Build a repeatable system, not random shots. And once you do that, consistency becomes possible. Problem 3. Eye dominance is ruining your accuracy. This is a hidden problem many shooters don't realize. Eye dominance mismatch. For example, right eye dominant, left hand shooting. This creates confusion because your eyes decide direction. Your hands control the gun. If they don't match, your brain gets conflicting signals, and that leads to missed targets, inconsistent shooting. So how do you fix it? Option 1. Switch shoulder. Best long-term solution. Option 2. Control dominant eye, use patch, or slightly close it. Option 3. Train alignment, advanced method. But the core rule is simple. Your dominant eye must control the shot, because shooting is visual, not mechanical. And once your vision aligns, your accuracy improves immediately. Problem 4. You miss hard-angle targets. This is one of the most frustrating problems. Hard left or right-angled targets. Most shooters struggle here. Why? Because they are late. And when you are late, the target is already moving away. You start chasing, and that's where everything breaks. Let's go deeper. Clay targets don't stay the same. They slow down. They drop. Gravity. So if you shoot late, you miss behind or over the top. This is a very common pattern, so what's the fix? Set your hold point correctly. Closer to the break point, move early. Don't wait for the target. Pre-align your body. Open your stance, and most importantly, don't chase the target. Instead, intercept it. That's how professionals shoot hard angles, with control, not panic. Problem 5. Your gun mount is inconsistent. If your mount changes, your shot changes. Simple as that, but most shooters ignore this. They mount differently at each station. They adjust under pressure, and that creates inconsistency. So what's the solution? Build one repeatable mount. Every single time. Same cheek position, same shoulder contact, same alignment. Practice this at home, again and again, until it becomes automatic. Because here's the truth, consistency does not come from shooting more. It comes from repeating the same correct action. This is a core teaching point in Todd Bender's system. Repetition builds reliability. Problem 6. You keep looking at the bead and losing the target. This is one of the biggest mistakes shooters make, looking at the gun instead of the target. It feels natural, but it destroys your shot. Because the moment you look at the bead, you lose target focus. Your brain loses information, and now you are guessing. So how do you fix this? Focus only on the clay. Let the gun stay in peripheral vision. And here's something important. Gun fit matters. If your gun fits properly, the bead will naturally stay under the target. You don't need to check it. This is what experienced shooters do. They don't aim, they trust their setup. Golden rule, see the target. Trust the gun. Once you understand this, your shooting becomes fluid. Final thoughts. One system changes everything. All these problems may look different, but they come from the same root. Lack of structure, lack of understanding. And this is where most shooters get stuck, because they try to fix individual mistakes instead of fixing the system behind them. When you fix the system, check vision, check setup, check movement, check trust. Everything improves together, not slowly, but noticeably, because now your shot is no longer random. It becomes predictable. This is what separates random shooters from consistent performers. Random shooters rely on luck. Some hits, some misses, but consistent shooters rely on a process. Same setup, same visual connection, same execution. And that creates repeatable results. And once you truly understand this, you stop guessing, you stop overthinking, you stop trying to force the shot. You start reading the target, you start trusting your movement, you start executing with confidence, and that's the real shift, from reacting to controlling. Because at the highest level of clay shooting, control is everything. Let me ask you something real quick. How many times have you watched shooting videos, felt like you learned something, and then forgot to subscribe? Yeah, most people do that. And then next time you struggle on the range, you don't even know where to come back. So here's the deal. If you actually want to improve your shooting, not just watch videos, then this channel is built for you. No random tips, no confusing theories, just real systems that help you hit more targets. Take 1 second and like the video. Hit subscribe, because that one click, it tells me you want more of this. And it tells YouTube to actually show you the next lesson, instead of random useless content. And I'll be honest with you, most people watch, but only a small percentage actually subscribe. The ones who do, they're the ones who improve. Also, I don't just post and disappear. If something in this video helps you, or if something doesn't make sense, drop a comment. I read everything, and I use your feedback to make each video sharper, clearer, and more useful. So don't just watch, be part of the process.